Hi friends. No, absolutely not. Hey guys, welcome to a new type of video sponsored by my really flippin' bright box lights and a fat glass of coffee at 8:30 p.m. But if you don't know me, my name is Nick. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark amongst other platforms, as well as a full-time college student. And today we are going to do a what sold last week video. Also, side note, I just put on lotion and my hands are burning with the fire of 1,000 suns. As Vine would put it, Rip Vine, I got eczema. Anyway, today I'm going to go into detail about what sold on Poshmark, what sold on eBay, and what sold through Instagram on PayPal in the last week for me. As you could see from the title, that is my gross, but I will get into all of those numbers coming up shortly. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off with my Poshmark sales for the week of, I have my calendar pulled up because I can't remember dates, Saturday, May 2nd through Friday, May 8th. And I'm going to try to make this a reoccurring video coming every Sunday, hopefully Saturday through Friday. So I can always get one weekend in that chunk, because I do a lot of my sales on weekends, including Fridays. So, starting out with Poshmark on Saturday the 2nd, my first sale was this pair of J. Crew olive green skinny army like cargo pants. They sold for $20. That was an offer from the buyer. I think I had them listed at $30-ish, and I got $16 from that sale. I have my trusty laptop here, by the way. Up next was a pair of American Eagle plus size skinny jeans. American Eagle will be on a future BOLO list for me. I love selling American Eagle jeans. They always sell for between $20 and $25. So quick for me, so if I can get them cheap, I always pick them up. This pair sold in under a day for $20 on an offer. The next sale I had was a Harley Davidson full zip sweatshirt, size 2X, and that also sold for $20. I had a magic $20 number that day. That sold for $20. I got 16. That also sold relatively quick. My next sale was a pair of vintage Marité François Gerbeau distressed shorts. I actually made these. One of my favorite things to do, it's been kind of my stress relief for quarantine, is making distressed shorts out of vintage high-waisted denims. These were actually a men's size 32. They had a wicked gash in the lower leg, and I said, snip, snip, and made them into shorts. This brand, fun fact, is actually kind of a BOLO vintage brand, if you do find it. It's incredibly popular in the 90s for their big, wide leg jeans. I mean, I wouldn't know, I wasn't alive in the 90s, but that's besides the point. But nonetheless, they were really cute high-waisted distressed shorts. My next sale was a pair of Prada platform pointed toe little loafer shoes. They sold for $75. Again, another offer from a buyer. I had them listed at $100. They had a little gunk on the toe, but still very cute shoes, and I only paid $2 for them. So I will take that profit. So the next three sales I had were $10 clothing mystery boxes, so $30 total, minus Poshmark's $2.95 a piece. Since it's under $15, they only take $2.95. They contained mall brand, Target, H&M, Old Navy stuff that I got for free from doing next door pickups that I knew somebody could still use them, and for that cheap, like less than $2 an item, there's money to be made there. And they all sold. My next sale was another pair of distressed denim that I did myself. This pair was a pair of Levi's kind of dad shorts that I tore to shreds because it's trendy, and they were very cute. This pair I actually wore for myself last summer and the summer before that, but I can't fit them anymore. I really couldn't fit them then. I was just squeezing, but it wasn't happening this year. And they sold for $30. My next sale is these Day Trip Lynx ankle skinny jeans. I've had these for an eon and a half, and I finally sold them for $12. I think I bought them at a garage sale last summer for like 50 cents. So, I mean, I still made money. I just had them for a long time. But yeah, I mean, a sale's a sale. I'm not going to complain, especially in these interesting times, to say the least. Side note, I'm not breaking these up by day, mostly because I can't see that on my computer and I don't want to take the time to click all of them. So I'm going in order of when I sold them throughout the week, but I'm not splitting them up by day. Sorry if that offends you, but I'm doing my best. The next item I sold was a pair of Spanx high-waisted cropped leggings, like shapewear leggings. These had a ton of attention. If you don't know to pick Spanx up, pick Spanx up. I bought these again at the bins, and they had some substantial wear to them, but they did still sell for $20, and I got 16. My next sale was a new brand to me when I found it. I actually picked it up just because it was super cute, and it ended up being a really expensive brand. But the brand is called Chinty and Parker, and it was an oversized star-printed, like, cardigan sweater. If you don't know, anything star-printed right now is super big. Anything oversized sweater, also very big. And this was a wool cashmere blend sweater. It was super nice. It ended up selling for $85 after about 4 days listed. I had it listed for $128. I got an $85 offer. I said, I'm taking it. So I took the $85 offer on that. My next sale was a pair of Circus Sam Edelman little embroidered mules. Very cute and trendy. Funny story, I sent out an offer of $22 with discounted shipping. They were priced at $26. And instead of hitting the accept offer button, she accidentally hit the buy now button. And she told me not to cancel it, and it was her bad. But as the honest business owner I sent her a check for $5 with her package to make up the difference. Because I wasn't going to cancel the order, not to risk that. I wasn't going to do that, but I did send her a partial refund. That was that sale. My next sale was this pair of Gentle Soles. This is a Kenneth Cole brand, but it does sell better, in my opinion, than regular Kenneth Cole. But come on. These were amazing. They were multicolor glitter loafer block heels. So cute, so trendy. Loafers are super in right now. Love these. These sold for $40. I got 32. Next was a Chaser Burnout graphic t-shirt. It was a diffusion line of Chaser called Family Dog. And it was just a red burnout tee with a big graphic print on it. Now this did have a stain at the very bottom, which is why I only sold it for $18. But nonetheless, it sold and the woman was ecstatic to get it. Up next is an item that I have had since the dawn of time, and that is this navy blue Hugo Boss men's windbreaker. Now, I could have sold this piece for way more, but I really just wanted it out of my closet, and it sold for $12 with discounted shipping. And I made a whopping, like, $8 on that, but it's out of my house, and money's money, and I got it at the bins, so still made money. Next is another pair of distressed Levi's vintage jean shorts that I made myself. This pair was really cute. This pair had like 40 likes in the 2 weeks that they were listed. I listed all of my distressed denim shorts for $40. Next was this pair of Naturalizer Manor slip-on leather, like mule sneakers. Naturalizer, I never thought I would ever say I would put them in my Poshmark closet, but I got about 4 pairs of these and a couple pair of VS Bigas and another couple pair of Franco Sardo, all size 11, all brand new in the box. Slide-on sneakers from a connection of mine, and they're all brand new. And I said, okay, I'll sell these. And they've actually sold okay. So this pair sold for $30, and that's all she wrote. Next is another item that I personally upcycled. I got this item for free from a next door pickup, but it is a cropped Nike oversized sweatshirt. This was actually just a vintage men's Nike sweatshirt that I cropped to be 23 inches long and cut off at the bottom. I didn't do anything else to it. I washed it, and it sold in 15 minutes. Pro tip from a college student: college girls and some guys love wearing just cropped, oversized sweatshirts with graphic prints. Vintage Tommy, vintage Nike, vintage Adidas. Doesn't even have to have a name. It's just a vintage crew neck sweatshirt that's cropped at the bottom. Sells super well for between $25 and $35. This one I listed at $40, and I got an offer for $30 in 15 minutes after I listed it, and I said, I got this for free. Bye. Next was this pair of Anthropologie, otherwise known as Anthropologie, star printed skinny boyfriend jeans, a size 25. Again, the star print. I've had these for a while, which is why I took a pretty low offer. I had them listed at 48, I think, and I ended up accepting 27 because this woman kept offering like $2 more, and I was like, do I really want to deal with this anymore? The answer was no. So, $27 richer. Next were a pair of Melissa McCarthy for 7 for all, not 7 for all mankind. I'm a dirty liar. They're Melissa McCarthy for 7 jeans. 7 jeans with the big 7, not the same thing as 7 for all mankind. But these were very cute. They are gray skinny jeans, high-waisted with button details on the bottom. And they sold for $21. I had them listed at 28. She offered me 20. No, she offered me 18. I counted 25. She counted 21. And I said, whatever. The next thing I sold was a Free People thermal oversized long sleeve top. And I've had this for forever as well. Fun fact about me, against popular opinion, I hate selling Free People. It's just not my thing. I don't have tea, but I'm gonna sip some tea / coffee. Don't get me started about Free People ever. It's just not my thing. I am not bohemian style. I appreciate the people who can pull it off. Empty hanger, God bless her. Haley's hanger, my bestie, she sells it for days. Me, I list the cutest Free People stuff, and I have it for a year, like this gray thermal top. I had it listed at 30. Somebody finally offered me $20, and I said, I will take an Andrew Jackson, thank you. And she's gone. And then the last thing of this week that I sold on Poshmark was this CC watercolor floral asymmetric oversized blouse for $20. This is so pretty. This was actually one of my Instagram followers who bought this. I listed at $35, but I said $20, and she said yes. And so I shipped that off to her. I hope she loves it. It was such a pretty top, and I only paid like $3 for it. That was my sales on Poshmark this week. In total, I did $604 of sales on Poshmark, netting me after Posh fees and the few shipping discounts I gave, $483.20. So on to the next one. So, fun fact, I just started an eBay store a week ago today. For the longest time, I was so afraid of getting into eBay. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, and I think this is a general consensus amongst a lot of people in the Poshmark community. And I will be making a video in the near future about my first impressions as a Poshmark seller that transitioned to also selling on eBay. But so far, I am really happy because in a week, I have made $377 on eBay that I would not have made otherwise. And so I sold 4 things this week on eBay, that all 4 of which I've had on my Poshmark for a substantial amount of time, and that just makes me ecstatic. So the first item that I sold on eBay was this Polo Ralph Lauren sweater for $200. Yes, you heard that right. $200 for a Polo Ralph Lauren sweater that I got at the bins. Okay, sorry, that was dramatic, but I did get it at the bins, and this particular sweater was super freaking rare. So I listed it. It was like the 3rd thing I listed on eBay. I listed it for $250, which I knew I was selling for less than I could have got for it because there was only one other listed. It was listed for $4.99, but it had been listed for a long time because it was there when I first comped this sweater when I got it at the bins months ago. So I said, I'm gonna list this for $250, and within 10 minutes of me listing it, I got 6 separate offers, which was crazy because this has literally been listed on Poshmark for $250 for at least 2 months. So I countered all of them. I had a number in my head. I wasn't gonna accept anything less than $200, and what do you know, I got $200 for it. So I sold this polo sweater that I paid maybe $1 for at the bins for $200. So next, I sold this pair of Comme des Garçons Play Converse collaboration Converse All-Star sneakers. These were beat. They were actually my personal shoes. I bought them on Poshmark a long time ago, and they were the all-white ones. If you don't know, I have a slight obsession with Play Comme des Garçons Converse. Case in point, I love them. They're my favorite shoes. I wear them all the time. Anyway, I had this pair. I never wore them because I hate the fact that they were all white, and they were beat, and were listed on Poshmark for $35, and nobody was buying them. And I listed them on eBay for 45. I think I listed them for 50 actually. And I got an offer of 42, which I gladly accepted. Next sale I made on eBay was a pair of Vionics. Again, I've had these listed on Poshmark for maybe a month and a half, no bites, but these sold right after I listed them. They were brand new. If you don't know Vionic, it's a great brand to pick up. They are orthopedic shoes, but they are cute orthopedic shoes that people really like. This pair was leopard print with a gold chain accent, and they sold for $45 with free shipping. My last item this week that sold on eBay was a cashmere turtleneck sweater by the brand Cocoon. Cocoon is a very kind of niche cashmere label from New York, and I actually got two of the exact same sweater in a small town in southern Iowa where my grandparents live for $6 a piece, and they were both retailed at $490. I sold this sweater for $90 with free shipping, and it was very soft, and I'm glad that I sold a cashmere sweater in May. But I do live in Minnesota, and today it was 45 degrees and raining, so I guess and I'm wearing a cashmere sweater as we speak. So anyway, I'm the pot calling a kettle black. Besides the point. Those were my sales on eBay this week. I grossed $377, and after fees, which were $11.20, I netted $365.80 on eBay. My final chunk of sales are what I sold on Instagram or PayPal. I sold them on PayPal, but people found them through my Instagram. Unfortunately, I don't have pictures of these items because they sold from my Instagram story. This is a good time to shamelessly plug my Instagram. It is at NCI_resale, and I do these things called haul o'clocks. My motto is, it's haul o'clock somewhere, baby. But every time I go thrifting or I have a good online arbitrage trip or whatever, I always do a big haul on my Instagram story where I show labels and styles, and people are always welcome to swipe up and we can negotiate a price for any items that they like. I send them a PayPal invoice and they pay that, and it works out for everybody because I give my Instagram followers the best deals on stuff, and you will see that as I'm describing what I sold to them. So, moral of the story, follow me on Instagram, I'll give you good deals, and I think I provide okay content. I have my list here. The first thing that I sold on Instagram was a tie-dye cropped crewneck sweatshirt. Again, this is an item I got for free from a next door porch pickup, and it had a big old stain at the bottom, so I cut her off, and oh, I just whacked myself on my kneecap, my whole leg went flying. Anyway, I got it for free, and I sold it for $22. The next thing I sold was actually a bundle of 2 bodysuit, like knit t-shirt bodysuits. I got them in a mystery box from my friends Kevin and Kristen at Voyages of Verb. They sent me the mystery box for $15, and it had 6 size large Nordstrom return pieces. They bought pallet, and I got 6 pieces from them. And I sold these 2 bodysuits, and now I'm already in the green for the whole box. I sold the 2 for $25. The next thing I sold via my Instagram was a Lily Pulitzer romper. This was really pretty, and it's rare that I think Lily Pulitzer is pretty because I live in the Midwest, and if somebody saw somebody wearing Lily Pulitzer, like the wacky print things, out in public, they'd probably look at them and think, what the heck is wrong with that person? It is not hunting season. Anyway, this was really pretty blue. It was blue like eyelash lace, and it was actually a romper, but the lace went over like the shorts, so it really looked like a dress, but you wouldn't have to worry about crossing your legs or anything. The next thing I sold was a really pretty Free People tunic top. This actually sold really fast. I'm so picky with Free People that I pick up. I usually give it to Haley, but this was really kind of cool. It was color block, and then one of the stripes had a big stripe of like vintage looking floral, and it was a collared shirt, but it did sell for $40, and the woman already got it. She lived in Minneapolis. I also live in Minneapolis, so it got there speedy quick, and she loves it. My next sale that I made was a Lucky brand genuine leather motorcycle jacket. It was new with tags for $299, and it was so cute, and I sold it to the buyer for $85. Like I said, I give people incredible deals, but I sold it for $85. So cute. They got a good deal. I made money. Everybody's happy. The next thing I sold was an ATM tie-dye dress. ATM is an expensive designer and tie-dye is very in, but this dress happened to have holes and stains. It usually would probably sell for $60 to $70. I sold it for $20 because, again, it was very flawed, but they wanted it as a swimsuit cover-up and it was still very cute. And I got it for free, so I still made money and everybody was happy. And then my last thing that I sold for the week on Instagram was a Tory Burch beaded tunic top that was navy blue and so pretty. And I sold that for $45. And she said she can't wait to wear it after quarantine ends. And I said, I can relate because I have my whole closet. I can't wait to wear it after quarantine ends. So my gross for Instagram for the week was $305. I did pay $10.96 in PayPal fees from that and $59.11 in shipping. And I did not write down my net and I can't do math that fast. But I have my total numbers for you that I'm going to go through right now. So for the entire week, my gross was $1,286. I did pay $120.80 in Poshmark seller fees. I paid $81.27 in PayPal, eBay, and shipping fees, leaving me with a total net of $1,083.93. Now that is my net, not including my cost of goods, but as you have probably gathered, I am a bin shopper and I've gotten a lot of stuff for free. I do pay up for some things. I paid up for a couple things in this list, but since most of my inventory comes from the bins, my average cost of goods is very low, and I always go by my average cost of goods per item instead of itemizing things, but that's a topic for a different video. But anyway, this week was a very good, solid week for me. Now, usually the majority of my sales would come from Poshmark, and that would be a fairly normal week for Poshmark. This week was a meh week for Poshmark. But again, I ventured out into eBay, loved it, and I also did a lot on Instagram. I do usually do some on Instagram, but this was an incredibly good week for me on Instagram, mostly because I came into some really, really good and cute inventory that my followers really liked. And you could too if you followed me at NCI Resale. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. Let me know if you are looking forward to me doing this once a week, every week. But yeah, if you really liked my content, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm really trying to grow. I would love it if you liked this video, and I would love it if you came and visited back when I post more. So that's it for me tonight. I hope you guys stay safe and healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye!